casting, I think. Hold on, let me see if I can. I'm about to post a link. I'll be right back. Or I'm about to minimize it.
Are we actually broadcasting like live?
Yeah, we are now live.
Woo! Live cast. Woo!
Alright,
Woo! Woo!
about to copy and paste it. We're waiting for the heist to get ready and all that. Hold on, we're going to Facebook. But put it in our notifications. It will load now.
Good?
But yeah.
Blocking everyone. They invited 2 people in particular,
Yeah.
but no one's answering their invites.
Alright. But bullshit. Okay. We'll see if we get any questions. Alright.
Alright guys, well, for those of you who don't know me, or that dude sitting on his bedside right now, my name is Radisson, this is Cam. We are the founding members of the 405th Milson Task Force out of Montgomery, Alabama. Also, we are officially a airsoft event producers, as you could say.
Yeah.
We are Taskforce Productions. We are putting on our first game at Mount Doom Airsoft and Paintball in beautiful Hansville, Alabama, January 30th through the 31st, 2016. It will be the first game of the year we do. I know there's another game, Operation Turkey, The Stuffing Continues #2, done by the Alabama Airsoft Association. That should be pretty big. We're pretty excited about that game. You know, it's going to be that kind of thing that we're going to really have to be careful about what we say about this event, because there are a lot of things that we want to do, but we don't want to give away everything at once. So,
Yeah.
first of all, I would like to thank our first sponsor of the event, Honey Badger Defense Corporation. They sent us, you probably can't see them, they sent us these really cool patches. This is one of them. This is Engine. This is one patch that we will be, giving away. 4 patches in all. 2 to the, I can sit here now. 2 to the Engine Corporation and 1 to the ACU Asset Containment Unit / NATO forces. They will be given away to the most honest players of the game and the players that go above and beyond what is called of them. Example, if your commanding officer dies and you see that shit hasn't gotten done and it needs to get done and you step in, that's going above and beyond what is called of you. If you put if you see someone actually injured trying to keep playing, and you help them off the field, going above and beyond basically. Um, the way we're doing this is 2 players from the ACU NATO forces will receive one free patch piece to the 2 players we feel are most deserving of these patches, and same goes for Engine. Engine will get these nifty little PVC patches right here. They're pretty cool looking. They're PVC done by the Honey Badger Defense Corporation. I recommend going to this guy, guys. He's on Etsy.com. Just go in, type in Jurassic World patches. He's done the ACU patches, Engine. He's done a little bit of everything. So about Operation Asset Recovery. Sounds all mysterious. We're doing this game for a couple of reasons. Number one, personally, I'm a huge fan of Jurassic Park and the Jurassic World franchise. The other reason is the field owner, Mr. Douglas, is also a big Jurassic Park fan. If you've ever been to Mount Doom, you'll notice everywhere something Jurassic Park related. On his vehicles, on his t-shirts, everything. So, we want to do an event that he could get excited about, we could get excited about, and something that's sort of different. Everyone's doing straight up milsim. Russia versus NATO or Red Dawn. No, we don't want to do any of that. We want to do a game that is strictly sci-fi, but yet has real-world capabilities. Therefore, we created Asset Recovery. It is going to be Engine Corporation, which, if you've ever watched the Jurassic World movie, Engine was the company that made the dinosaurs. In Jurassic World, the newest one, they were also a kind of private security force, PMC corporation, that took the Indominus Rex embryos off the island. ACU was with the Masrani Corporation, who took over Jurassic Park and created Jurassic World. Most of their guys got killed by the Indominus Rex. They served, they were in the movie for probably all of 15 minutes. So, surviving forces of the ACU command and a joint partnership with NATO. NATO is multinational, so we'll get into the camouflage patterns here in a minute with NATO and ACU, and Engine also. So, the goal is Engine is on the island, aka Mount Doom. Engine has full control of the entire area. No bases have been captured yet. There are multiple capture points and hold points for either side. The other thing is, NATO will be landing via ocean and air. So they will get one 4-man team, and they will be able to choose anywhere on the map to send those players. Yeah. As long as Engine's not there. There will be only a few select places, and we'll put them in the back of a deuce and a half or in the back of a pickup truck, take them out there, and they'll have at it. They'll be the basically paratrooper force, special forces. The rest of the forces will be exiting and entering from the main campsites, which is the ocean. Yeah, he's doing a GTA mission right now, trying to get the Valkyrie.
Yeah, if we don't succeed this time, I'm probably just going to play some random set.
So,
Siege.
Basically, in the end, it's going to be one of those kind of games that anyone can win. I'm personally, as you can see, I'm pulling for Engine here. My truck's even decal for Engine. So, let's get on to the camouflage patterns. There are a lot of camouflages out there that people want to use. Some doable, some we honestly have no idea what you're talking about. You're going to have to send us a picture on the Facebook page. For the PMC Engine Corporation, the primary uniform is multicam black. If you have not seen it yet, look it up. It's pretty damn cool. It is it's to your 6 o'clock.
Well, I know. I'm just trying to see when if I can see it in there. I know what the clock.
So.
No, 6 o'clock would be behind me.
Yes, your main target is behind you. So.
Oh no, I'm talking about the enemy helicopter.
Back to important matters. So, multicam black. It's pretty badass. I'll put this patch on backwards. If you can't really see it, this is multicam black. It's made by TrueSpec. Condor and Emerson also did their own versions, and you can get them for, now you can get the Emerson set on eBay right now, the 2-part set. combat top and the pants for about $109, which is a pretty good deal. If not, True Spec sells them. I personally went with True Spec because it's a better brand. Um,
Well,
so
I know how to do this
we have
simulation before.
we have engine, which is multicam black, standard OD green, green BDU, basically any type of green camouflage is considered engine. Along with, we decided to put this in sort of last minute. Any civilians, civilian clothing, which is the plate carrier, or if you just show up in a shirt and pants and all you got is an airsoft gun, you're engine. Sorry. But NATO doesn't roll like that, so you're going to be engine. You have no choice. NATO. NATO will be primarily standard multicam / Scorpion. Multicam Scorpion, I've been at the uniform stores, they look the same, so multicam. ACU, DCU, standard tan camouflages, all tan loadout if you want to do all tan. The other things that people need to realize is this is a technically 24 to 48 hour event that we're doing here. The first of its kind for anyone out there at Mount Doom, from what I know. It is starts on Saturday morning at 8. Chronoing starts at 8, so be there. Parking should fill up pretty quick, and camping spots should also. So that's a big thing for us, is making sure everyone's on time. Chronoing starts at 8. I recommend getting there about 7:30 or so. Set up your camp, get your little plot of land set up, whatever you want, because you will be busy all day into the night. Day op is all day. We will break for lunch for 2 hours. More than likely, we will have a. More than likely, we will end up ordering pizzas. That depends on if people
want to or not.
Want to, and also if the money's pitched in for, because we're not doing that out of our own pockets.
Yeah.
Night op. Night op should start around 8 p.m. and will last until midnight. Knowing us, it'll last until 1 in the morning. Night ops get very interesting here. How so, you might ask? Well, night vision optics, for example. Night vision optics, IR lasers, all that fun stuff will be allowed at this event. We do not discriminate against milsim players or airsoft players, beginning or veteran. That's the big thing for us. If you don't have nods or NVGs or IR lasers or anything like that, and you don't want to go up against these guys, just get a standard LED flashlight. It's required to play anyway. You are not doing a night op if you do not have a flashlight on you. Simple as that. The other thing you'll need is a Kim light. Kim lights are very, very cheap.
Yeah,
you can get them
$3 at Walmart.
Exactly, $3 at Walmart. Get red. Do not get green, blue, or any other color. Get red. Simple as that. You can request them to order them. They'll do it. Dead rags, iPro. Basic cold weather camping gear. Change your uniform. Water. Drink plenty of water. Remember, if your pee's yellow, something ain't right, bro. There is no age limit. I know Mount Doom requires a parent or guardian if you're below the age of 18 to sign your permission slips, so I want the parents in front of you signing, because I know too many of these kids sneak out nowadays thinking I'm going to be a big Billy Badass. That shit ain't happening with us. I'm 22, he's 23, John's 28. We're doing this stuff by the books. We're doing this stuff the way we were taught by Section 8, American Milsim, all these different event people that we grew up watching. We're going by their rules. Simple as that.
Okay, helicopter driver, you were making me sick.
Okay, game types. I can't really give away all the game types we're going to have. It's going to be epic. It's going to keep you busy. It's going to make you think. It's not going to be objectives up that hill. You're going to have to find the objectives. We're not going to tell you where the objectives are. We're getting there the day before everyone else does, setting up our campsites. And we're setting up everything. There will be a downed UAV. That will have to be recovered, and the black box will have to be retrieved, so be prepared to be given a box of power tools for that. That's going to be fun. Other things we're going to have, the one thing that a couple of people have asked me are, where are the dinosaurs? Well, you might have to kill some dinosaurs. If not, it'll be, you'll have to go after raptor eggs, or Indominus Rex eggs.
One of those.
One team will be on retrieval, the other team will be on search and destroy. So the point system is worked out correctly. Whoever has the most points by the end of the match Sunday will win. We will announce the winner that Sunday. Who wins and who doesn't. Because we don't want people going home arguing, well, I won, you lost. There's no point in that.
Yeah, don't be, and also please don't be a sword user.
Well, that goes back to the moral patches.
Yeah.
If we catch you cheating, if we catch you trying to start a fight, then we will boot
Kick
you
your butt
from
off
the
the
game.
field. Okay. I don't like this flying at all.
I should have been the one flying that fucker.
Yeah, you should have. But it is what it is. This guy does not know how to fly. Yeah, I don't want to be doing barrel rolls.
Okay, so back to the game. If you got any questions,
Feel free to type them in the question box.
yeah, feel free. The biggest thing is go on Facebook, look up 405th
Milsim Taskforce.
exactly, or Taskforce 334, or if you want to look up events, look up Operation Asset Recovery. It'll be at Mount Doom Airsoft, well, Mount Doom Paintball, January 30th through 31st. It is a 2-day plus a night. That's good games. Price of the event. Now we're getting to the good parts. Is it going to cost you $50? No, it will not. Will it cost you $40? No, it will not. It will cost you $20 to enter into this event. And it's pay the day you get there. That's a good deal. Free camping too. You can't beat free camping. You can dig a fire, have a nice fire, roast a marshmallow in your tactical gear, be an all operator as hell. You know, it's the great thing about going to Mount Doom is we can shoot the hell out of each other 1 second. Next second we're sitting around a campfire, cooking dinner, drinking something, and having fun. Biggest thing for this event, no alcohol whatsoever. If I catch you with alcohol at this event, I don't give a shit if you're of age or not. You will be ejected. Okay? No alcohol. No drugs. I don't care if you smoke cigarettes, but you better clean up your damn butts. There are trash cans all over the campsite. Simple as that. More good news. We might have vendors coming to the event. Should know something within the next 2 weeks or so. Cannot announce who they are yet. We will announce during another live stream who they are, and we will be a little bit more organized with our talks and live streams. This is the first one we've done.
Yeah.
But
it was a bitch to set up.
yeah, he spent like 2 hours while I was screwing with GTA setting this up. So good job, Cam.
Thank you.
Other things we will have to do. There, mission-wise, there will be a SAM site somewhere on premises. It is ACU's job to destroy or control the SAM site. Personally, can't tell you what to do. If you destroy it, there will be a down pilot from engine, and you'll have to go retrieve him to get intel to go retrieve a computer. What will be on that computer, cannot tell you. B, if you destroy it, your own UAV unfortunately gets shot down by engine. That's no fun. That's if you don't destroy it. The other things you need to know are The UAV will be a piece you will have to disassemble. We do have a black box for the UAV you will have to retrieve and give to on-game staff. You will have to get to a LZ extraction point where a vehicle convoy will be waiting to extract said piece. Here comes the interesting part. Any forces can destroy these vehicles. They will be in use by game admins one time, and one time only. They will be engine only. ACU and NATO doesn't get vehicles. Engine gets vehicles, and they are limited to one road on the field. So set your traps, set your ambush points, boys and girls. This is going to get interesting. What is this vehicle, you might ask? Well, it's my truck. Sorry, Joshua, no drugs, bud. I mean, I know you like your drugs, buddy, but you know you're on the side of a mountain. I mean, I got lost last time I was up there for no reason. I mean, Wes Jones got us lost, man. You do not know the hell we went through. Well, he didn't. He didn't show up to the game. I got lost for an hour and a half out there. Mount Doom is big.
Yeah.
So, show you again. If you are a fair player, you will get an engine patch or an ACU patch. I'm not going to show you guys the ACU patch yet because I don't have it. I'm sorry. That's thanks to Honey Badger Defense Company for giving it to us. So we want to know from the fellow airsofters and Milsim players, what side are you going to choose? Engine or ACU NATO? Leave your comments below. Go on the page and like. So let's get back to the game. The game will be as Milsim as humanly possible. We will allow high caps on the field. We do have maps, actually. Doug has supplied us with maps, and we will actually be handing out gridded maps to everyone because there are a couple of different gridded maps of Doom, and there are a couple of different types. We will be using one set type because of the area some of the objectives are located. We will give you slight hints between grids such and such and such and such. That's where your objective is. You're going to have to search that grid. And at the same time, another squad is searching that same grid. So that's a firefight at the same time, like a scavenger hunt on steroids.
Oh yeah, we will type out the game instructions too, like we did last time.
Yeah, the game instructions will be typed out. We will have packets given to each commanding officer. That's the biggest thing. We have engines, CO. We need a TAN team CO next. That's the other thing. So if you feel like you're experienced enough to lead a full battalion of men, we need you. There will be explosives. Admins will be launching explosives and pyrotechnics ignite. If you are a service member, past or present, and you have PTSD, please see us. We will have medical staff on site also to help. We don't want to set anyone off PTSD-wise or anything. So if you do have an issue with explosives being set off at night, because that's the only time they'll be used, please let us know and we will help you in any way we can. If you are hurt on field, it has happened on Mount Doom. Mount Doom is some... Your guy over there looks cute. Can I have his number?
Go fuck yourself.
You want his number? Yeah, if you want his number, get on the Facebook page. I'll give you his number. I'll seriously give you his number.
And I swear, if you text me, I'll come after you.
He won't come after you, dude. Don't worry.
So
See,
he will come after you.
this is all Kama has.
Oh no, that is not all I have. You haven't seen my other knife.
This shit.
Yeah.
Okay, if you're injured, we will have medical staff on site. There's a volunteer firefighter who's a member of our ranks, and he is bringing all of his medical supplies and anything that could possibly happen. We will handle it. We know, I know search and rescue members in Coleman. Doug is very well renowned and well known throughout the Coleman area. So I mean, if you get a sprained ankle, we'll medevac you off the field. If you get lost, we will
Come find you.
Come find your ass and shoot you in the balls. If for some reason there's a bad injury, we will call a ceasefire, and until we get medical staff on the scene, not just ours, but EMTs, fire rescue, or whoever else we need, there will be a ceasefire in effect. We will have radio channels set up for just emergency channels only. And if we catch you on that channel dicking around, you answer to him. Yep. So, Joshua, Cammy says he'll get you a nice meal.
I don't need a nice meal.
I think you need a nice meal.
No.
You don't eat enough.
No.
Are you going to get him these nuts? I mean, just wondering. Let's see what else is. Because, hey, we got 2 people watching.
Yeah,
That's like
okay,
a...
Let's see.
That's awesome. I mean, 2 people.
I'm on you. Right here.
Yep. Yeah, where's the... How do I get back to my screen?
Well, here.
Dude, like I said, this is the first time we've done this shit. I don't even know what I'm fucking doing right now. Okay, there we go. Someone mentioned, no, a steak dinner and a nice wine. Don't you like to be wined and dined before you're fucked? Just... you need to buy him lipstick because he likes to feel pretty before he's fucked too, so you know. Other things we need to address, FPS limits. So far, no FPS limits. Woo! No FPS. There is just a minimum engagement distance, or MED. So depending on your FPS is depending on your MED. For example, if you're running a 500 FPS limit, then your MED is going to be something like 100 yards. If you're running less than 250, no MED. We will, of course, we will be chronoing all your stuff, and your MED will be written on your wristband. He says he'll hook you up real good. Joshua, do you live in Alabama, man? Are you actually coming to this event? Hashtag no pullout.
Yeah, no.
Oh, this is gotten gay really fast. Sniper.
No, we failed.
Yeah, winning.
That's right.
So any other questions about the event, guys, please message us. We need to know exactly what you guys want to expect from us. And, possibly 50-50. I have no idea what that means. What would you guys like to see objective-wise during this game? We will have downed UAVs, downed pilots, SAM sites, search and destroy, VIP escorts. What other stuff do you guys want? Because we need to know this stuff so we can build the props, so we can buy this shit. Medic rules. Good question. Medic rules, we will be going by the Milsim West rules. If you've ever seen Milsim West, their rules are a 700 FPS sniper rifle, okay. If it's an airsoft gun, you're going to have an MED of like 200 yards, but, I mean, if you can clear 200 yards, I mean, at some point, yeah, we will have some kind of FPS limit, guys. I mean, I'm not expecting to find a gun above 600. Simple as that. I mean, that's just ridiculous. A 700 FPS sniper rifle? Are you running a Polar Star or an HPA system on that? So, back to medic rules. There will be 1 medic per squad. He will be given, everyone will have ace bandages on them. If you are down, your medic has to come over and ace bandage you. After the 3rd bandage, you have to drink a bottle of water. Oh, HPA, S&P. Yeah, you can use it, man, but we're probably going to have to lower your FPS on it to about 650 if it's a sniper rifle, just for safety concerns, because we've had too many people with HPA guns try to come around a corner and just shit all over them for no reason. Fuck that shit. No 700. Yeah, 500 FPS. um. Uh. Yeah, guys, I think, Joshua does have a point. Um, 700 is a little extreme for something like this. We are welcoming everyone, milsim and airsofters alike, beginners and veterans. So I'm cutting uh, players off at 600 FPS for sniper rifles. Assault rifles will be 550 because that's what mine runs. Uh, so, I mean, we will have an HPA Barrett 50 cal there. Well, I mean, this technically isn't a milsim event. It's an airsoft slash milsim. We are allowing high caps. What the fuck are you doing?
I'm putting together a tree.
Now?
No, it'll be out there, so I'll let you keep talking.
Jesus Christ. Will this be a fundraiser? All the proceeds are going to Mount Doom because Doug has been such a great partner with us and other people in the past. The field, that it needs our help. Simple as that. All the stuff that we buy from him and the money that goes to him. Is your homeboy jerking it? No, apparently he's setting up a Christmas tree. We will be putting the money back into Doom. More buildings, better roads, new trails, new buildings. We all like to see that kind of stuff on a local field. So that's the fundraiser part of this. We will be accepting donations for Wounded Warrior. We would encourage people to donate to this because that's a big part of this. We want to help people, but at the same time, we're just getting off the ground with this. This is personally my second event that I'm holding at Doom. This is my first pro event. That's more than one night of raping from Delta. So we will. It'll be a fun event for everyone. HPA, that's allowed. Polar Star, that's allowed, but no 700 FPS. Your limit is 650. Simple as that. And you will have an MED. The MED rules for us are big. Military discounts for this event. What's up, Tan? How's it going, man? I'm not sure. I gotta talk to Doug about that. I don't see why not. I mean, you guys have done so much for us, especially you, Tan. I mean, Tan drives all the way from, not gonna say where, but South Alabama, so that's like a 4.5 hour drive for you, dude. So, I'll ask Doug, and we should know something here within the next few days or so. Tan, yeah, he's from Troy. For those of you who don't know Tan, he's like the godfather of South Alabama. I vote we give him a free game. Tan? I tell you what, Tan, if you come, buddy, I'll pay for you. I'll pay for you if you come, Tan. Simple as that. John! No, Tan does not get a free BJ. Only Jonathan Williamson gives free BJs. Jonathan Williamson. John Wayne is one of our admins. He is the person working with me, and Cameron and Clef and all the other admins on this game. John has done a big part to plan out this game. He will be there with his tech shop. So if your guys have broken guns or anything like that, John will fix them for a fee. He will be charging money for this shit, so bring cash.
It's not free.
No, everything in life is not free. You have to pay for everything, including Jonathan's BJs. Love you, buddy. See, John is stuck at a hellhole right now in West Alabama called Plangistics. That's a hellhole I used to work at, and I got fired. So you enjoy your life in that hellhole, John. I'm gonna sit here in this hot as a motherfucking room. Why isn't there air conditioning on this bitch?
I'll turn it on.
This feels like MTS at Plangistics. That's how hot it is. Yeah, you too, buddy. Yeah, I know you're at work right now, dude. That's why I said you're at the hellhole called Sovic. So what's that? Um, so for those of you who are just joining in, those of you who show above and beyond the Call of Duty, this is not admins. So John, you get jack shit. Tan Tidwell, Joshua Jones, and whoever else was here asking about it, HPA, we will be giving away patches to the players that show the most, uh, basically the most honesty during the game. Calling your hits, taking command if you need to take command, uh, pointing out a cheater to us, that kind of stuff. Apparently Joshua Jones is here just to watch you. Cam's the star of the show here.
Yeah. Time for some inception.
So, what other objectives do you guys want to see? So far we have a UAV down, a pilot down, Hoskins from Jurassic World is going to be here, or someone dressed as Hoskins will be a VIP escort. There will be a nest of some sort. Yes, Taskforce 334, which is a division of the 405th Task Force, might be doing a rifle giveaway. That's pretty big. We will have other smaller giveaways. Airsoft Survival Pack, courtesy of a local surplus store, and other stuff like that. Cam's apparently in the chat now, even though he's sitting right next to me.
Yeah,
Faggot.
I'm on my phone.
So yeah, that's gonna be pretty big for everyone. HPA, John and I were discussing about HPA. We will have an HPA 50 cal ready to take on unsuspecting players. Clinton wants to have a 700 FPS limit. I'm cutting the FPS limit off at 650. So I mean, come on, guys. Rule 1 is don't be a douchebag. 700 FPS on a field that doesn't really accommodate snipers that well. I mean, you have to sit in the middle of a road, sniping down a road, sniping straight downhill to where everyone's gonna be able to see you. That's a little extreme in my opinion. Yes, a 600 FPS Barrett. The field fee will be $20 for 2 days. And that is free camping. So that is 2 days plus a night op. Can't beat that. Doug does sell BBs now. I think it's a Valkyrie tactical BBs, I think it is. And if the vendor does decide he is going to be coming to this event, then we will be there. I'm used to the Milsim, limits that are set, and Black Sheep, and things like Fated Giants. Clinton, do me a favor, man. Go to the 405th Milsim Task Force page and email me the list of rules from the Fated Giant and Black Sheep events on your FPS, and myself and the admins will review them, because we want to make this available to everyone, and if this encourages more professional players to come out and bring professional grade rifles out, I'm all for that. If the little whiny babies don't want to bring their Crossman rifles up against an HPA gun, then that's their problem, because I was taught it's not about the gun, it's about the operator. Okay, John's got the one from Milsom West. John, text me the rules when you get a chance, because we need to hammer this shit out fast. Well, that's going to be a rule of ours, is don't aim for the fucking face. I've been shot in the face so many damn times, it's not even funny. That's not a very fun sight. Yeah, I mean, I think we will set a limit for just sniper rifles. If you're using an assault rifle or a DMR, which is the semi-automatic M14s, you know, Dragunovs, all that kind of fun stuff. Or if you're Tan Tidwell HKs, uh, we'll have different FPS limits for that. But a sniper rifle will have different FPS limits than standard assault class weapons. Pistols will be used inside buildings only. If you try to breach a building with a sniper rifle or an AR or anything like that, we will cite you for that and your team will lose points. But for now,
Shit, you killed me.
the only thing that we'll be allowed to use inside structures to clear them are the Master Race's HK. Well, I'm getting a UMP, so I kind of agree with that. Yeah, I mean, we can use, I mean, point 20s shouldn't be an issue with 700 FPS. If need be, I imagine you could put heavier Grand BBs to slow down your FPS.
Yeah.
Well, me and you are using 20s.
Yeah.
Well, you're using 20s, I'm using 2.5s. But other people are going to be using different grade BBs. And that's where we're going to be testing out your FPS. Yeah, for the big... Okay, for your... notify them and tell them the live stream just got bumped. You have shitty internet connection. I think this thing is stealing our internet.
Okay, here. I can turn this off.
Dude, I would hate to get beat the shit out of with this.
Yeah.
This would seriously suck.
Okay, hey, we're live now. Again.
Oh, we are?
Yeah. It says we are. Okay, we're back.
Okay, we fixed the problem. For now, at least.
Yeah, we turned the Xbox off.
Yeah, the Xbox was stealing our internet here. Okay, so, do we still have the comment on here? The comment window?
Yeah, it's gonna be up.
Okay, there it is. Okay. Okay, I'll see you later, John. The drone will basically be semi-large. You will have to search the drone for a black box. From there, you will have to exfil the black box to a undisclosed location, and there a vehicle will be waiting. Will it be friendly? Will it be enemy? I don't know. So that's the drone. That should keep you busy for at least a good 4 or 5 hours. I'm hoping the drone exercise will keep people busy in a fun way. If anyone has any certain objectives they feel they would like to see out of this Jurassic Park themed experience, let us know. Vehicle usage. An admin will be driving the vehicle. The only time a vehicle will be in play is during the drone exfil. Fucking tank. If any of you guys were ever at the old AOW section it used to put on, I think it was Operation Fallen Angel, someone had a tank. It was a Polaris Ranger. They basically up-armored it and made it a tank. So if you have a Polaris Ranger or an ATV that you want to up-armor and make into a tank, you can use it. You will be under very, very strict. I want a goddamn dinosaur chasing us and killing shit. You're not the only one. That brings us to another objective. I'm not going to tell you where it is going to be in the game, but there will be a dinosaur egg nest you're going to have to find, capture, or destroy. There, I believe, will be, what we decide, like 6 nests in all throughout the field? Yeah, you have to find 6 nests and capture or destroy them. If you capture them, you get points. If you, oh, you want a T90. If you can get a T90 into Mount Doom, you'll be my hero. I'm just saying that right now. But, yeah, the vehicle will have a 240 Bravo or possibly a 249 Saw on it, and it'll be up armored. So, but we will be going by Milsim West rules on vehicle destroying. So bring your grenade launchers, your RPGs, and your Claymore mines to destroy this truck. Because if you can't, well, you're shit out of luck and the truck's gonna kill you. The truck will be limited to one road and one road only. So that's going to be the biggest thing for us. Is it's basically going to be waiting there under fire from other opposition forces. Okay, is this a 24-hour op? Good question. Technically yes, but there will be an inactive period for us. The Saturday portion of the game starts. The chronoing starts at 8 a.m. Boots on the ground, on the field by no later than 10. There will be about an hour and a half period for lunch, which will be later announced in the coming days. The night op will start at 8 p.m. There will be a second break around 6 p.m. for people to rest up, get food and get hydrated. Once the op starts at 8, it will go on till 1 a.m. in the morning. After 1 a.m., everyone leaves the field. Admins will do a final sweep with a truck and ATVs to look for other players, and after that, basically game's ended for the night. I'll get a safety brief here in a second, Joshua. We will next day, Sunday, op will start again at 9 a.m. It'll start earlier, or depending on the situation and how many people show up, we might actually do something earlier, an early, possibly dawn op. Give people about 4 or 5 hours of sleep and do something fun. The game Sunday we know will end at 3 p.m. So just be prepared to fight for as long as you can possibly stand from Saturday to Sunday. Safety brief. iPro, full seal. If you don't have iPro that's full seal, you're not playing. I don't care. Wraparound sunglasses is not full seal eye protection. Hydration supplies. You will have to have a hydro pack or a bottle of water on you. Seeing how we are doing the Milsim West medic rules, where if you're shot more than 3 times, you're going to have to drink a bottle of water, you're going to stay pretty hydrated. But still, we are pressing hydration. Hydrate. When you chrono, we will do our safety checks. And then all throughout the day, admins will be checking you on field for safety. If we see you're low on water, we'll have an ATV going around with bottles of water. Just pick one off the ATV and you'll be fine. Besides that, there's really no other safety I could possibly go over except for the night op. Some years ago, during an AOW game, someone did get a concussion from falling down the side of a hill.
Please don't do that, person.
Night ops, you will have to have either NVGs, nods, or a flashlight to operate at night. In terms of dead rag usage at night, no one's going to see you put a dead rag on your head. So we recommend a red flashing chem light you can buy at Walmart in the camping section. It's made by I think it's like Light Guard or something like that.
Yeah, hold on. I have one, I know.
Yeah, Cam's about to get his. We'll show it to you guys.
Somewhere.
You'll have to have one of those. It's like $3 at Walmart. Really cheap, and they sell them everywhere in the camping section. So we will allow any color whatsoever for the night portion. During the day, you will have to have a dead rag, which is red. Who is the medical staff and certifications? The medical staff will be headed up by a gentleman named Tyler Fincher. He is with the North Montgomery Volunteer Fire Department. He is medically trained. He currently volunteers with them. He has experience in the field. He'll be good. Personally, I've got type 1 diabetes, so I've got experience with medevacing people off the field also. If need be, we'll also call 911 if we see the situation deems it. I know during the last AAA game a couple of weeks ago, someone sprained their ankle. in that case, we will call your parents or call someone to come pick you up. But yes, the primary medical staff that will be on site will be a member of the North Montgomery Volunteer Fire Department. So, I mean, I would trust him with my life. So, I hope you guys would trust him like I do. Fincher will have medical supplies on site. He has a 3 or 4. Oh yeah, we got like 3 or 4 big bags of medical supplies. We got stuff to do stitches, ice packs, head trauma, ace bandages. I think he's got an AED with him. He'll be bringing fighting gear with him, axe, fire helmets, because you never know what might happen at this kind of event. For all we know, someone might set their tent on fire, and we might have to put out a tent fire. I really hope not. There will be one vehicle on site. It'll be Jonathan Williamson's truck, or John Wayne's truck is 4-wheel drive. It will have all of our medical supplies in it. We are not stating what truck it is because we don't want any of you assholes going around screwing with the medical supplies, looking through it just to look through it. You don't, if you don't belong in the medical supplies, you don't need to look at them. If something happens, we will get that truck on scene, Ricky tick fast, and we will get the best medical care for you possible. We will also call Coleman Fire Rescue to come pick you up if need be. Joshua Jones, any other questions? Clinton Green, any other questions, guys? I mean, we're doing this is the first live cast. You know, we want to know what other questions you guys got. It's the purpose of us doing them. So many people have questions and don't want to be that guy putting them on Facebook. So now's your time to speak your piece. We will have 2 or 3 more with other guests, including John Wayne. Tyler Fincher will be here to answer your medical questions next time, and other people, you know. So we'll have other event staff here to answer your questions. And teabagging rules. Well, what's the rules on teabagging? Like, are we talking about like Halo teabagging, where it's like, you know, it's like that teabag, or are we talking about like full on, I'm gonna bring your nuts out, and I'm kidding. No teabagging. That is part of rule 1, which is don't be a douchebag. This is the douchebag cane. I will beat you with this cane. Other team's colors. Okay, so Clinton, you weren't here in the very beginning of the podcast. I'll explain it again. This is Engine Mercenaries versus ACU NATO. The NATO forces will be multicam standard tan colors plus Cryptek Typhoon, because ACU in the movie was Cryptek Typhoon. Engine security forces will be standard civilian clothing, contractor loadouts. Green will be accepted, but you will be on engine. So, yeah, you'll be on the engine team if you're green.
We couldn't find the Kim Light.
Yeah, he can't find the Kim Light. We'll show you guys later. I'll post a picture on the event page on what the Kim Light looks like. Yeah, green BDUs, green tiger stripes. Well, if it's green, it's engine. Sorry guys, but you're technically the bad guys. Don't worry, I'm engine too. So if you prove yourself worthy, you might get one of these patches. I tell you what would be cool if everyone showed up in ATAX ACU. ATAX AU will be Tan Team. Just like last time, Tan. You will be NATO. Again, guys, I'm needing someone to be NATO commanding officer. So whoever wants to be the NATO CO, contact us and give me the reason why you want to be CO. Patches. Yes, but not for everyone. Patches cost a lot of money. So unless someone wants to help us fork up close to $300, this is not a patch event. I'm sorry. The only way you can get the patches, Honey Badger Defense Corporation has sponsored us 4 patches, 2 for engine and 2 for ACU, and whoever we feel is the most honest players of the game will receive these patches. Uh, so Joshua, if you prove yourself, buddy, you'll get a patch. Um, we wanted to do a full patch line, but with me on the plant, John just moving into a home, it's hard on money right now, guys. We're already putting a lot of money towards props and pyrotechnics. So, sorry, man. I mean, that's if you want some Jurassic Park themed patches, Etsy.com under the Honey Badger Defense Company. He makes some pretty awesome shit. I own like half the patches he's made. I mean, if it's movie themed, he has it. I mean, the only way I could possibly think of it is if by some sheer miracle we get a donation of $300 and we could buy up every single ACU patch and engine patch Honey Badger has. If you want to donate the money, we'll buy the patches. But until then, we'll have a donation jar next to the Wounded Warrior jar stating, hey, here's the patch design. If you like it, donate $10 and you'll be signed up for a patch. This is part 1, guys. This is our first game out there. We will be doing events all throughout the year. My goal is to have at least 3 events throughout the year. I can play the rape. Can I play the rape game on the field? Only at night. Only at night, and only if you pay the troll toll. So, those are the rules. You gotta pay the troll toll if you want to get that boy's hole. Can I legally say that? I don't know whether. So yeah, man, you gotta pay the troll toll. The troll toll is $45. Once you pay me that $45, be my guest. What else cover here? Camping, fires. We talked to Doug. You will be allowed to have campfires at your campsites. You will have to dig a small fire pit to have your fires. You're on your own for firewood. You're surrounded by trees and woods, so if you can't find firewood, that's your problem. Comped for food. Any idea for weather for that week? We are expecting it to be cold. We're expecting, especially up in North Alabama, the weather's pretty unpredictable up around the mountain. If we see signs of severe thunderstorms, the event will be postponed to a different week. And we will announce that, but if we see it's sunshine and happiness, or even if it's just overcast, we're green for the event. Personally, I don't really give a shit about a little rain.
I don't either.
I mean, I've slept in my truck before, it's not bad. I mean, I used to work for CBS News here in Montgomery, so what if it rains that weekend and we're all gonna puss out or man up? You know what? Fuck it.
If it rains...
Rain or shine, we're doing this shit. I don't care. Rain makes the field interesting. If any of you guys have ever been out there, the roads get shitty, the deuce and a half gets muddy, you get muddy. I know Reagan, oh my god, you remember Reagan from New Day? Mm-hmm. Dude, so this kid buys a brand new Marpat uniform, right? Ah, come on, man. Don't puss out on us. Camp. Come on, that's what a fire's for. Mm-hmm. Cold weather gear, buddy. Buy a Snuggie. Snuggie. Nah, man, Reagan bought a brand new Marpat uniform, fell into like 4.5 feet of mud, and then thinks he's gonna ride in the backseat of my truck all muddy. No, that shit ain't happening. So, yeah, man, camping's fun. I mean, that's one reason why we're gonna have campfires. It might be cold, but still, you got those little hand warmers. Stick those fuckers down your pants if you need to. Insert hand up ass and keep warm. Army, what was that? The Army said there or some shit like that? Mm-hmm. Army or Marines. I'll swim in the mud, try me. Contest starts, that's on you, not me. So, and remember, if you are a douchebag during this event, I beat you with this police baton. It's pretty fair. It's pretty fair. This stream is laggy. Sorry guys, the internet here is pretty shitty. Army ain't gay, sounded like the Marines. Yeah, it's the Marines, maybe. Um, yeah, I'm sorry about this again, guys. This is our first live stream, so if it is a little laggy, we will fix the problem next time and get a stronger router set up. But for now, this is just what we've got. Um, and remember also, if you're having trouble viewing this, you can private message us, and we will message you back tonight or tomorrow.
And it's also going to be put on the YouTube channel.
Yeah,
so.
it'll be saved on YouTube too.
So.
In the coming days, in the coming week, we will have prop photos, prop videos on how to disassemble and reassemble the UAVs and whatnot. We will also have videos on map readings. For those of you who have never done this kind of event, who don't know how to read a gridded map, we are going to teach you. Simple as that. So I can't bring booze on the field. Can I bring a hooker? I didn't know your sister's coming. Oh! Gotcha. Sorry, dude. We had an incident last Noob Day. It was an event we hosted where a gentleman brought beer and booze and was letting underage kids drink. We cannot allow that to happen again. Can you bring a hooker? I don't give a shit who you bring, as long as they pay. We don't need anyone getting drunk and getting lost out there, or getting drunk and doing something stupid. We are all adults here, but at the same time, there needs to be rules set and enforced. So no beer, no booze. Sorry guys, I don't care if you smoke cigarettes or cigars, but just clean up your shit. I don't want to see the campsites trashed. We will have trash guys going around, and we'll have trash cans set up and sanitation set up. Another thing, take your shits before the game, because there's one portalet. And I don't know the last time that thing was cleaned. I'm not touching it. Yeah, I'll check your... Hey man, vodka's like my shit. And I'm a diabetic, so if you bring vodka, you're gonna see a drunk diabetic. So, yeah, come on guys, be serious here. Are you really gonna put vodka in a... Actually, wait, this is North Alabama Airsoft we're talking about, so I don't put it past any of you guys to hide this shit. So, know this: if you are caught with booze, you will be ejected from the field. I will personally throw your shit in the road, put your truck in neutral, roll it down the hill, and watch you cry. Ain't gonna be nothing you can do about it, because this is our field, our rules. Simple as that. And this is also, what if someone does the Afghan shelter mid-game? Oh, the Afghan shitter mid-game.
It's gonna be psyched to meet you.
Well, may God have mercy on your soul. That's all I gotta say. Well, yeah, my mom would be mad about that too, but at the same time, respect the rules that are given or don't show up. That's the way we see it. If you don't like the rules, then you don't have to come. In the end, yeah, we're all joking with each other about this subject, but this is a pretty touchy subject to us. We almost got barred from Mount Doom because of what happened last time. We don't need drunk 18-year-olds running around the place trying to shoot up everything. We don't need them trying to get on the field. This is the side of a damn mountain. We'll have search and rescue guys there, but at the same time, we don't need them busy looking for some drunk asshole. We need them busy looking out for injured players. Know this: Doug allows his two dogs to roam the area, to roam the campsites. They're really nice dogs. Do not shoot them. We will have a designated shooting target. We'll have a target range set up for everyone to test their guns and everything next to the next to where John Wayne will be doing his tech work. We don't want to see guns shot inside camp. We don't want to see guns with magazines in them inside camp. Be mature about this. Go to the gun range and shoot them there. We will have a range set up for everyone. It will not cost you anything to use it. Any facilities there will be free of charge. Simple as that. The only thing you guys will have to worry about paying for yourself is food and a $20 admission fee. Simple as that. I have no idea what that means, Joshua. So yeah, that's about all I can say about this event so far. We got the backstory posted to the event page. If you haven't read it yet, read it. It's pretty cool. Clef worked very hard on it. Oh, speaking of that, almost forgot about that. We have had issues at every airsoft event and Milsim event I've ever been at with theft. Theft, no, he didn't kill the party, Joshua. We're being serious here. Theft has always been a big thing with airsofters. I personally have had shit stolen. John has had shit stolen. Cam has too. We encourage you all to keep your personal belongings locked up inside your vehicles or tents. We will have event staff walking around the campsites all throughout the night, all throughout the day. If we catch you stealing, Coleman Police Department and Hanceville Police Department will be called, and you will be going to jail. So if you're caught stealing, the cops will be called. So pray to God you don't
Catch you.
Yeah, pretty much. If you find something on the field that doesn't belong to you, turn it into event staff, and we will take care of it. There will be Yeah, you're right, Joshua, but you got some of these assholes who have like 15 guns they want to bring to an event, and they leave them on the back beds of their trucks thinking, oh, it's going to be safe here. Next thing they know, they come back and a $40 Magpul accessory stolen, or a sight stolen, or mags are stolen, or the gun itself is gone. If we get word that high dollar items have been stolen, we will search vehicles. It'll be under consent of owner only. You will be there with us. So simple as that. But that's if high dollar items are stolen. Like if your HPA gun goes missing, yeah, we're gonna hunt high and low for it. But if you just misplaced it somewhere, well then you're an asshole. And why are you just leaving a gun laying around campsite just unattended? There will be certain areas for people to camp and park. If you've been to Doom, towards where the Chrono Station is and the pavilions, that will be event camping and parking only for the event staff. Anywhere past that, towards the main road and everything, will be all for players. If the parking lot gets filled up too quickly, well, Joshua, that's what I meant. I'm infringing upon rights here. When I said search, we will call the police, and then they'll search. They'll go hunting after this shit. I mean, that's if we catch someone. If someone's gun gets taken, we will ask around, and 10 to 1 says there'll be a finder's fee. Whoever finds the gun gets a fee. Still working all that shit out. It's a touchy subject, so let's move on. And don't worry, Clinton, I'm the same way about my KWA and my custom rifles, and John's the same way about the 50 cal. It's our babies. Put too much money into this shit to have it stolen. Yeah, I mean, besides that, any other questions? Let's get off the rights subject real quick, guys. Seriously. Questions about the game itself. Anyone got questions about deployment? Tell me what teams you guys are going to be on. We'd like to kind of get a good idea on who's where and what teams you want to be on. Clinton, I know you will be Engine if you show up in green. Tidwell will be NATO if he shows up in ATAX. If you show up in point system, vehicle deployments. Okay, point system.
Okay, well,
Let's start with point system. Each primary target will be assigned a certain number of points.
what does that look like? Does that look good to you?
You have really shitty handwriting.
Yeah, I know. I
The
don't really give a fuck.
dinosaur eggs are 15 points. Capture or destroy. The black box will be 20 points. Captured or destroyed. And that goes for the whole UAV. You have to make sure you destroy the UAV, which we will go over that.
Thoroughly. Thoroughly.
Tan just won the internet for the night. Structure. Okay, I will get the structure of leadership and staff here in a second. Destroying the eggs. If you are engine, is plus 15 points. If you are ACU NATO, it is minus 15 points, or something like that.
Yeah.
Destroying the SAM site will be 100 points. We will not tell you where the SAM site is. Taking out the VIP is 20 points. Taking out the UAV, destroying the UAV, which we will give an explosives pack to one person per team, well, per side. We will go over safety with that and everything, like, we'll cover the whole 9 yards with that, but they will be primarily EOD, and they will be in charge of that kind of stuff. Yes, Cam needs crayons. Leadership, structure of leadership and staff. People in charge. Myself, John Wayne, Jonathan Williamson, Cleth Hopkins, Michael Moody, and Cameron Murphy. We are the event staff. The people above us, the only person above us, is Doug.
Yeah.
Simple as that. Okay. Now, we do still need Tan Team CO. Michael Moody is Engine Green Team CO. We have that covered. However he divides up his division or teams and their leadership and fire team roles, that's up to them. Tan Team is lacking a leader. We need that. Yeah, pretty much Clinton. Michael Moody will designate his XO. I believe it might be Clef. I'm not sure yet. I know I'll be on and off the field playing some, but I mean we'll have standard event staff. There will be in-game admins for both Green and Tan Team, and then there will be admins and photographers in plain clothing wearing safety vests. They are not to be They are not to be fired upon. Point system. How does one team win? Okay, back to the point system on how the team wins. The in-game admins and other admins will radio me personally, and I will have a book with me, and whatever team holds the most points by the end of the event wins. There are tons of other activities though they're planned throughout the day to earn points and side missions. So relax. The point system will be posted very soon. It's getting worked out in the final stages right now as I speak. The leadership and staff, like I said, Michael Moody is Green Team CO. Cleth Hopkins is second in command XO to Michael Moody, and from there they choose whatever the fuck they want to do. Tan Team needs a CO. Tan Tidwell, I would love for you to be CO. You are ex-military. You know what you're doing. You're serious about this. You got your shit together. I would love for you to be Tan Team CO if you can come. Joshua Jones, I have no idea what team you're even on. So, well, what team are you on, Joshua? Green or tan? Please let us know. Really, this has sort of turned into a conversation versus 3 or 4 people. I was expecting more to actually join in. If I can come, it's 50-50. Well, okay, well, but maybe for me. If you're coming, you're Tan Team CO, Ken. I don't care what you say. It's done. If you're coming, it's your Tan Team CO. We'll have backups set, just in case. We always have backup plans. But yeah. So, any other questions? We went over point system and all that shit. Tan, if Tan comes, he'll be rolling with nothing but HK weapons. I know him. If I know Tan, he's bringing out that new HK kit he just bought. Because he wants to release that thing. Okay. Taking out vehicles. If you've seen Milsim West's rule on taking out vehicles, grenades, RPGs, and improvised explosives can take out vehicles. In terms of improvised explosives, we don't have any as of yet. That might change. But grenades, I know there are some airsoft grenades available, and this sounds chilled. I don't know what that means. If you have tag rounds, Tan Tidwell I know has tag rounds in his grenade launcher that we've used at Battlegrounds. Tag rounds can take out vehicles. Standard grenade launchers can take out vehicles. Standard RPGs can take out vehicles and rocket launchers. The other way we're going to be taking it is the driver's side windows will be down. If you shoot the driver, vehicle's disabled. Simple as that. Improvised explosives, can I use a block of tannerite? I don't want you blowing up my truck. No. No. Oh, yeah. It's going to be a good game. If none of you know the actual storyline behind this game, it's kind of awesome. What are you doing?
I'm looking at the camera.
Okay. Creepy. That's ATL talk. Hey man, hot Atlanta right there.
Yeah.
For the win. World of Coke. Woo! Well, what was I saying?
But ADs and all.
Oh yeah, the backstory is pretty badass. This is the first event we've done like this. Everything else we've done has been like Black Hawk Down, Desert Storm, that kind of shit. This is the first time we've actually done something based fully off a movie. You know, it's going to be pretty fun. Mount Doom is a fun field to play on. If you've never been, I know Tan Tidwell just got a chance to go for the first time a couple of weeks ago, and he had a blast. Looked like. If the best way to train for it, I'd say, is run uphill. Just do nothing but uphill running. Dude, we're on TV. Hey man, this ain't the first time I've been on TV.
No. Yeah, no.
Yeah, Tan Tidwell rates it a 10 out of 10. It beats okay. Sure as hell beats, you know, just staying in an indoor field all day.
Yeah.
The outdoor field, it just gives a new perspective to it. Okay, deployment. Deployment's very interesting when it comes to different teams. The Engine Taskforce will be in control of 99% of the field. Their deployment is currently classified. It will be later released in the Engine Chat Hub, which we will start up live this Saturday. The NATO ACU forces will be deploying from two areas. Area 1 will be deploying from the main campgrounds, which is the ocean. You are landing on an island. There is no main vehicle support for you guys as of yet. You will have the option to choose a fire team. Fire teams consist of 5 people. See that? 5. Not 4, not 3, but 5. You will be able to choose to drop in 5 people to your choice of 4 locations on the field. From there, you will be placed in the back of a deuce and a half, driven onto the field, blindfolded, mind you, because we don't want you knowing where you are. Yeah, it's going to be fun. Because we don't want you seeing what's on the field until you get on there. You're parachuting in. That's what that's supposed to simulate. Once the strike team gets in there, and the bells and whistles go off for the game to start, all hell breaks loose. You can go wherever you want by then. So, like I said, that'll be up to the TAN team CO who he chooses fire team wise to go as the special ops. There will be Frago missions. If you are not familiar with the term Frago, Third Coast Airsoft uses it a lot in their Milsim events, especially during Dragon Rogue 1 and 2, which I was a part of. It was amazing. Frago missions are timed missions. They are carefully monitored by on-game staff. So basically, if we say you have 10 minutes to destroy that SAM site, and you're in a 10-minute firefight, guess what? You just lost out on destroying a SAM site, and you just lost some points. There will be Frago missions. I can't say if it's the SAM site or not, but you better be on your game when it comes to the Frago missions. Certain teams, they're Frago / Op 4 missions. So, you call it whatever you want. Really, what they do is they choose the elite of the elite out of the entire green or tan team to do these kind of missions. I know that there will be a Frago / Op 4 mission during the night op. I think that's John Wayne's. Yeah, that's John Wayne's department is the Frago mission.
Yeah, talk to John about it.
Yeah, John. I put John personally in charge of doing the Frago mission because he's big into the Milsim West and all that, and he keeps better track on this than I do. Another good thing is we do have a photographer who is coming on who will be doing press shots of the event. He will be doing this for us. We'll be posting them all over our event page and Airsoft page all throughout the 2 days. So if you see yourself in a battle, it looks pretty awesome, save the picture, post it to your Facebook. That's just about it. The biggest thing, guys, is we need your support through this. People like you watching this right now, that means you've got interest in this, and that means you want to come. Please, for the dear life of God, share this page to other Milsim pages throughout the Southeast. The more people that show up to this thing, the better it's going to be. The more money goes onto the field, the more money that's donated to Wounded Warrior from donations like from you guys. That's the big thing for us. We do want to press. There will not be guns for rent at this game.
Yeah.
And we don't have guns for rent. Your mom or something.
I know. I'll be right back.
So that's the big thing. Can I get kinky and take a hostage with handcuffs?
I'll be right back.
I don't know how to respond to that. The only hostage you'll be able to take, technically, is the VIP or the down pilots. You will not be able to handcuff them due to safety concerns. You will be able to search people for intel. We will have different cards on people. You won't know who they are, and those cards will have points. And whatever team has the most point cards by the end of the game wins. So that's going to be pretty interesting. That's going to create something a little bit more interesting point-wise, because we don't want just objectives to be used as points. We want actual kills throughout the game to be used. The other part of the hostage taking is with the down pilots. It'll be a search. It'll be a capture or kill mission. If you choose to capture them, you will be able to transport them without using handcuffs or restraints. You will be able to take their weapon and transport them to your base, or FOB.
I'll be right back and we'll speak.
Will a VIP be in a vehicle to kill? Maybe. For all you know, we might have Humvees coming on the field. I can't give too much about this, guys. That's the thing. It's part of the great thing about this event is we don't know what's really going to happen. Well, I mean, we know, but you don't. We can't give away all of our secrets. There's a vehicle on the northeast, or north, no, it's the northwest, the farthest portion, northwest side of the field. there's an abandoned ambulance that is also in play. Um, there will be a vehicle convoy. That's all I'm going to say. Some kind of vehicle convoy that was attacked by something. Can't say what it was. And you have to go and search for survivors, intel, and supplies. That's one of the vehicle used missions during the game. The other will be during the UAV drone black box retrieval. There will be the vehicle will be high target and high value. Um, we're not going to release what the value of the vehicle is. We will write on the side of the vehicle. There will be markers that you have to take off the vehicle, and in order to show us proof that you took out that vehicle, you have to take those markers off the truck and present them to your CO, who will in turn present them to me. And secrets do make babies, but secrets can be a good thing when it comes to this kind of event because, like I said, can't release everything. Pyrotechnics will be pretty interesting. We want to create a challenge for both the people with NVGs and nods and the people who've never been in this kind of event before. Everything changes at throwing axe. No throwing axes, no Nerf weapons will be permitted on site. That's for safety concerns. People just can get into too big of a fight with those kind of things. No throwing axes, no Nerf guns, no Nerf battle axes. If you show up to this event with a Nerf gun, I'm gonna laugh at you, and then we're gonna turn you around and send you home. So I mean, personally, I'm looking forward to the night up because the pyrotechnics that we have lined up for this are gonna be big. It's gonna be pretty epic. Will be going on during the entire thing? No, it won't. There will be a large explosion of some kind to simulate a downed aircraft. Once that explosion goes off, game on. Who's on that aircraft? I cannot release that this time. Might be a VIP, might just be a down pilot. If it's a VIP and he has his 2 escort team members with him, that's when things get pretty interesting. Sorry, dude. It's just with throwing axe, it's just a safety concern. People have gotten in fistfights before over that crap, and it's just a safety thing for us. We don't want people getting in fistfights or anything like that in the end. Like I said. Any other questions you guys have, possibly, that we didn't cover? We've covered a little bit of everything throughout the broad spectrum of things. And, I'm with Engine, sorry guys, but I'm not Tan Team this time. I like my Engine Corporation just fine. The downed aircraft will be chemical weapons. Like, will that be a part of the game? Is that what you're wondering? The SAM site might be a chemical weapons site. If it is, you will have to call Nest, and in that case, a vehicle will be used to transport the material off-site, and things will get pretty interesting with that. Okay, Joshua, I'll get to your question in just a second. Yes, the 99% of these missions are laid out time-wise. That goes back to the Frago Op 4 missions. The only missions that will not be time-sensitive will be the VIP and the down pilots. All other missions are time-sensitive. Chemical weapons in-game. The SAM site is a chemical weapons site. There will be a truck that you will have to clear the road for, in a good sense, that will they'll be loaded down with barrels and other items that will be labeled chemically dangerous. and they will have to be taken off field. They're not going to actually be chemical weapons, but you get the gist of it. The missiles for the SAM site will have to be destroyed. In that case, you will have to call in EOD to destroy the SAM site. There will be one person per tan and green team that will be EOD. So for all you know, you could, winning team gets anything, bragging rights. You get bragging rights. If you prove, I think I've said this 4 or 5 times already, there will be people watching you guys, in-game admins and regular staff. If we see that you have gone above and beyond what is called of you, you will receive an engine patch or a ACU patch, depending on what side you're on. So, you know, go above and beyond, you might get a patch. You never know. Or you might get other prizes. We will have so you're hosting the event and wearing an engine hat. This sounds rigged. I see what you did there. Little do you know, I own both engine and ACU gear. So, trust me, I go for both sides. I like both sides. It's just, this is the hat I wore today. My truck is decaled for engine for cosplay reasons and other event reasons. But I'm kind of being neutral. But at the same time, I'm kind of hoping NATO wins. Because in Jurassic World, engine, they were a bunch of assholes. And they finally need to get what they deserve. So, I hope you guys kick their ass. Trust me, I mean, I'll be wearing just whatever. Probably have on my boonie cap, my multicam boonie. Hey man, bitches love operators. Just saying. This is operators hell right here. I mean, half of our event staff it's kind of funny because half of us are for engine and the other half is for ACU. So our whole event staff is torn on what they want. And that's why we sort of agreed we're going to stay neutral in this event, just to see how things play out. But but yeah, I mean, the only way you could get anything is if you win the raffles that we have. There will be a survival pack, an airsoft starter survival pack raffle, and then we'll have possibly a gun. That's a surprise. That's part of the fun stuff for it. NATO for the win. And NATO ACU, they're the same forces. So you will be fighting alongside, you know, guys in Cryptech Typhoon. I know a couple of our guys from our team bought some Cryptech Typhoon recently. And they refused to buy Black Multicam to be engine, so it's kind of funny. You know, we kind of got a little bit of everything under the camouflage pattern. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be fun. Well, I'm excited for this event. Murphy's excited. John's excited. Tan, you're the only player that legitimately can say he can operate. Yeah, that's for a fact. I mean, I don't know, John was a tanker, so, but I'll let you guys hash that out with him. Tan is the most operator of operating operators ever, if that makes sense. So, do you guys need to go over anything before we end this live stream? Because, wow. Nice one, dude. If there's nothing else that you guys want to ask before we end this here in the next few minutes, I want to thank you guys for being part of the first live stream here.
Yeah, if you think of questions later, just post them on the event page or the site.
And we will cover them in the next live stream here in the next week or so.
Yeah.
Expect live stream podcasts on this event, every week or so
Yeah.
leading up to the event.
Yeah.
Some might be like this hour and 30 minute one, others might just be 10 minutes.
Okay.
But there'll be updates every day. Every day there'll be updates on this. But want to thank you guys for being here, and hope to see you guys on the field. Hope to see you guys here in more live streams. And this is Radisson with 405th Task Force signing off.
All right. We'll see y'all guys later.